So we just wrapped up two 18-mile days. We spent last night at Mike's place, which is a ranch in the middle of nowhere, but had some great pizza there and a nice place to camp and hang out for the evening. Tonight we're at Mary's place. It was another 18-mile hike to Mary's place, and it's pretty much the corner of her property she set up for hiking. What's that? It is cold and windy tonight. So she set up an outhouse and water and a nice picnic area and place to camp. So here, I'll turn around and show you what it looks like. And tomorrow we've got about a 6.5-mile hike to Paradise Cafe. So everybody's looking forward to burgers and breakfast and all that kind of good stuff. And then another day or two into Idlewild. So we'll be able to probably take a zero once we hit Idlewild. But things are going good. Can't complain. Alright, so let me see where I'm at video-wise. We ended up spending the night in Idlewild last night. We got to Paradise Cafe and everybody was too beat up, and the reports going over top of the mountain were passable, but sounded like there was a good stretch to do about 5 miles in snow and another like 18 miles to get up to the snow line. So we decided to go into town, recoup, get some bandages, some braces. Everybody's got a bad foot, so we all grabbed some rest, grabbed some food, got some painkillers, whatever anybody needed, and came back out today and hiked about 5.5 miles up in. So we're set up tomorrow for about a 11-mile day, which will take us right to snow line. It's a pretty good climb up to it, and then we'll camp at the snow line, and on Saturday we'll do the 5 or 6 miles to get across and then come back down into Idlewild for a full resupply. We kind of went light, left some stuff in Idlewild that we really didn't need, just to make the trip a little bit easier, and see if we can't get across there fast and healthy. But that's the game plan for tomorrow. It's a pretty nice evening tonight. A little bit of cloud cover. We're tucked into a ridge pretty good, so the wind's not too bad. There's a little breeze blowing in here, but nothing too serious. And we had Eric the Canadian drove us around today, so he's having a little bit of trouble. He's not going to be able to hike the full trail as he had planned, but he's doing pieces of it and coming in and going out and doing some trail magic, giving people rides. So that's really cool of him, but it's a shame that he can't do the full through hike that he had hoped to. Just not physically able to do it with his stomach issues, but definitely gave it a good shot, and you know, props to him for what he's done and what he's doing. But that's about it for the update. We'll have some fun climb tomorrow, and then some snow on Saturday. Be the first time we get into actually hiking on some snow up top around 8,000 feet. So that'll be fun. It'll be interesting, and then back into town for some more town food. So that's it. That's where you're going if you miss.
The infamous Swissless.
Bring it home, Wolfie. Bring it home, bud. Okay, so let's see, for the so we made it back down into Idlewild yesterday evening and took a zero here today. This is the second time we've been in Idlewild. We went through the San Jacinto mountain range, at least part of it, and we did from like mile 168 over to the saddle, which gets you 2.5 mile hike back down to a parking lot to be able to get and shitheads in the window back there. So so we got a ride in from the parking lot last night. It was total about 22 miles. We split it up. We did 11. We went up the first day and did 5 late in the afternoon, and then we did 11 on Friday, which was really crazy because we caught gusts up to around 60 miles an hour, up around 7,000 feet, up towards almost 8,000 feet. Spent the night up there. It was just fogged in. The wind was howling. But in the morning when we woke up, it was really crazy because we were like right on a knife's edge. You could see both sides, and you could see down into Palm Springs, which was all lit up. We got up at like 5 in the morning to do that last 13 miles. And the other side had, a cloud layer down in the bottom, and the lights on the one side, and the stars were out. It was just absolutely gorgeous. The wind had died down, and everything was clear. So we did the next 13. We had about 5 or 6 times that we had to put our micro spikes on to go through some snow patches, anywhere from 10-20 feet up to about 100-120 feet long. And then the last 4 miles was in total snow, so we had to use the spikes. Wasn't much of a fall danger there as previously, but it was just 4 miles of trudging. So now that we're back in town, we're going to head back out tomorrow, go back up. We got a 2.5 mile hike to get back up on the ridge. And then we'll probably do about 5 miles, and that's going to be probably a 5 or 6 day hike up to Big Bear, and we will go over as close to the summit on the mountain on San Jacinto, which is up around 9,000 feet. We're going to be dealing with snow there for probably another 20 miles or so before we're totally back down. We dropped from like 9,000 down to 1,000 feet, so we'll be out of snow once we come down off the other side, but it's going to be a long drop. And then, like I say, 80 miles up to Big Bear, so we're set up for 5 days worth of food. There's one spot you can jump off and do an 11-mile hitch to a gas station or something, but we're going to try to carry so that we don't have to mess with that. Everybody's still sore. Everybody's nursing a foot problem, so we've been trying to hike through it and not make it any worse. But for the most part, everybody seems to be getting a little better. It's just tough, the terrain and the climbs and everything. It's not just flat walking. Even if you're doing short miles, it's still a lot of elevation that you up and down on, so kind of crazy. But I'm enjoying the evening now. We got a little cabin here that the 4 of us are in. It's got a really nice little stream down there running. Nice big pines all around us here. You get to turn kind of the rest of it over there. Let's see, great little town here. A lot of amenities, some nice restaurants and all that kind of stuff. Kind of touristy vacation kind of spot here in Idlewild. So that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and drop this thing together with all the other video that I shot over the past couple days and make this series number 14, and then go get some more out there. Talk to you later.